Hello students, in this session let us solve one more problem relating to calculation of marginal relief. See this problem. The total income of Mr. Hanumant, age 82 years, is rupees 1 crore 2 lakh and 50,000. It includes long-term capital gain of rupees 2 lakh 50,000, short-term capital gain under section 111A rupees 1 lakh 50,000 and winning from crossword puzzle rupees 25,000. Find out his tax liability. In this problem, Mr. Hanuman, the SEC age is 82 years. That means he is a super senior citizen. That is above the age of 80 years. That means his income up to 5 lakhs rupees is exempted from tax. Remember, in case of general category up to 2 lakh 50,000, in case of senior citizen category, that is 60 to 80 years, up to 3 lakh is exempted from tax, and super senior category up to 5 lakh income is exempted from tax. Here Hanuman's total income amounts to rupees 1 crore 2 lakh and 50,000. That means his income is above 1 crore and below 2 crores. 15% surcharge must be applied on this amount, and his income is marginally above 1 crore. That means you have to calculate marginal relief also. And this total income includes long-term capital gain of 2 lakh 50,000. On this amount you have to calculate tax at the rate of 20%, and short-term capital gain under section 111A rupees 1 lakh 50,000. That means on short-term capital gain tax percentage is 15%, and winning from crossword puzzle rupees 25,000, taxable at the rate of 30% on 25,000. Here this 25,000 should be considered as gross amount, because in the bracket gross, net, anything is not given. In that case you have to assume it is gross amount and not as net amount. Okay. Find out his tax liability. Let us solve this problem. Computation of tax liability of Mr. Hanumant for the assessment year 2020-21. Taxable income amounts to rupees 1 crore 2 lakh and 50,000. In this, winning from crossword puzzles amounts to rupees 25,000. On that 30% tax should be payable. That amounts to rupees 7,500. Next, tax on long-term capital gain at 20%, that is 2 lakh 50,000 into 20%, that amounts to rupees 50,000. And tax on short-term capital gain under section 111A at 15% of 1 lakh 50,000, that amounts to rupees 22,500. On the balance 98 lakh 25,000, you have to apply the normal rates of tax. On first 5 lakh, that is he is a super senior citizen, that is why on first 5 lakh is exempted, that is nil. No tax should be payable on first 5 lakh. On next 5 lakh to 10 lakh, that is on 5 lakh, that is 10 lakhs minus 5 lakhs, that is the difference amount at the rate of 20%. Here 5% rate is not applicable, because up to 5 lakh is exempted from tax. So that amounts to rupees 1 lakh, that is 5 lakh into 20%, 1 lakhs rupees. And on the balance 88 lakh 25,000, that is 98 lakh 25,000 minus 10 lakh, that is above 10 lakh, okay, at the rate of 30%, that amounts to rupees 26 lakh 47,500 rupees. So the total tax payable by Mr. Hanumant before surcharge and before health and education cess is rupees 28 lakh 27,500 rupees. on this amount, that is on total tax, you have to add surcharge at 15% of this amount, that is 15% of 28 lakhs 27,500, that amounts to rupees 4,24,125 rupees. From this you have to calculate the marginal relief, okay. And for calculating surcharge purpose, you should not add health and education cess, remember that thing. So his total tax liability excluding health and education cess amounts to rupees 32,51,625 rupees. From this you have to deduct the marginal relief. Marginal relief calculation, I think you know it already. Let us calculate marginal relief. Formula for the calculation of marginal relief is calculated surcharge minus 70% of marginal amount, that is total income minus 1 crore, that amounts to rupees 2,50,000. 70% of this 2,50,000 amounts to rupees 1,75,000. You have to deduct this amount from calculated surcharge. Surcharge is already calculated, that is 4,24,125. When you deduct this 1,75,000 from this, you get 2,49,125 as marginal relief, okay. So the marginal relief 2,49,125 rupees should be deducted from the total tax liability excluding health and education cess. So the tax payable amounts to rupees 30,02,500. To this you have to add health and education cess at 4% of this 30,02,500. That amounts to rupees 1,20,100 rupees, and the total tax liability amounts to rupees 31,22,600 rupees. That is the total tax liability payable by Mr. Hanumant. So this is the problem relating to calculation of surcharge and marginal relief. In the exam they may ask this type of problem. Other two notes, see, since SSC is a senior citizen, he is exempt from payment of tax up to rupees 5 lakh, and since the total income of an SSC exceeds 1 crore, he has to pay surcharge at 15%. However, he is eligible to get marginal relief. Thank you students, and let us meet in the next session.